Welcome to Known Unknowns. 3D printing, or additive manufacturing, is the construction of a three-dimensional object from a CAD model or a digital 3D model. The term 3D printing can refer to a variety of processes in which material is deposited, joined or solidified under computer control to create a three-dimensional object, with material being added together typically layer by layer. Scientists have 3D printed synthetic, soft surfaces with tongue-like textures that could be used to test the oral processing properties of food, nutritional technologies, pharmaceutics and dry mouth therapies. The highly sophisticated surface design of a human tongue has been replicated with a synthetic silicone structure that mimics the topology, elasticity and wettability of the tongue's surface. The team took silicone impressions of tongue surfaces from 15 adults. The impressions were 3D optically scanned to map papillae dimensions, density and the average roughness of the tongues. Computer simulations and mathematical modeling were then used to create a 3D printed artificial surface to function as a mold containing wells with the shape and dimensions of the different papillae randomly distributed across the surface with the right density. The unique factors attributable to the human tongue are instrumental to how food or saliva interacts with it, which in turn can affect mouthfeel, swallowing, speech, nutritional intake and quality of life. Harnessing expertise from multiple STEM disciplines, we've demonstrated the unprecedented capability of a 3D printed silicone surface to mimic the mechanical performance of the human tongue, said Professor Anja Sucker from the University of Leeds. The complex nature of the tongue's biological surface has posed challenges in artificial replication, adding major obstacles to the development and screening of effective long-lasting treatments or therapies for dry mouth syndrome. Roughly 10% of the general population and 30% of older people suffer from dry mouth. Dr. Fernando Reyes, study lead author, said, "Recreating the surface of an average human tongue comes with unique architectural challenges. Hundreds of small bud-like structures called papilla give the tongue its characteristic rough texture that in combination to the soft nature of the tissue create a complicated landscape from a mechanical perspective. We focused our attention on the anterior dorsal section of the tongue where some of these papillae contain taste receptors, while many of them lack such receptors. Both kinds of papillae play a critical role in providing the right mechanical friction to aid food processing in the mouth with the adequate amount of saliva, providing pleasurable mouthfeel perception and proper lubrication for swallowing. We aim to replicate these mechanically relevant characteristics of the human tongue in a surface that is easy to use in the lab to replicate oral processing conditions. It is hoped the ability to produce accurate replicas of tongue surfaces with similar structure and mechanical properties will help streamline research and development for oral care, food products and therapeutic technologies.